But then, Auntie found out that his building would be undergoing an extensive exterior renovation. "I'm never going to be able to concentrate with all that racket," he told me over the phone. "My parents are planning to spend the whole summer at their cabin in Inco, so I'll probably move into their place in Tapiola while they're away. When are you supposed to be out of your place?" "Beginning of June at the latest. Why?" "I was just thinking, what if you came with me to Tapiola for the summer? We could just see how it goes, if we get along." I pulled the phone away from my ear for a moment and stared at it. "You don't decide this kind of thing over the phone," I finally said, trying to stall him. Moving in together felt too final, too frightening. After hours of talking at his place that night, I had eventually agreed. Auntie's parents were going to move to Inco on May Day and stay until the end of September, maybe longer. Auntie's father had retired in the spring, and it seemed likely they might even move to Inco permanently. I hadn't thought through anything past the summer, but I knew that with my new salary from Hentonen and Associates, I could afford to find an apartment if things didn't work out with Auntie. I nearly always rode to work on the north side of Tapiola, keeping to the shoreline and grassy meadows along the way as much as I could. As I was passing the shopping center downtown, I spotted a familiar blonde head. Make Rustanoia was next to a dumpster, breaking down a huge pile of cardboard boxes from a sporting goods store. "Hey, Make, did you get tired of building your fort?" I brought my bike to a stop next to him. "Just organizing the stockroom for a summer clearance sale. You don't need a new swimsuit, do you? You could get a good one cheap." "Ugh, trying on swimsuits first thing in the morning? No thanks. So, will we see you tonight at the Haninens?" "Yeah, they invited me, although I don't understand why," Make said, letting the top of the dumpster slam shut. "See you there." As I continued my ride to work, just a quarter of a mile away, I thought about my first meeting with Make. A couple of days after starting my new job, I'd gone to buy some bicycle saddlebags I'd seen in the window of Make's shop. I'd been the only customer in the store, so Make spent a long time going over all the various models. The next night, we happened to be at the local gym at the same time. While I was working my triceps on one of the machines, Make sat down on the military press bench next to me. We continued our conversation, talking about bikes whenever we were at adjacent stations. We seemed to be in sync. As I walked out of the women's dressing room after unwinding in the sauna, Make was just coming out of the men's side. "I could go for a beer right about now," he said. "You?" I nodded, and we walked a block to a cafe and took a seat on the patio. Make insisted on buying the round, and I watched him as he walked inside to get the drinks. The silhouette created by his worn jeans and tight purple t-shirt revealed a surprising mass of muscle. His straight, straw-colored hair was a little longer in the front than the back, and it swung in front of his eyes as he turned back. There was something about those eyes, something there that seemed more than rambunctious. "This is typical for me, first sports and then a sports drink," I said. "My name is Maria Kallio, by the way." "I know. I looked when you signed your credit card receipt yesterday. Marku Rustanoia, but most people just call me Make. I live in Hakoleto, in the apartment buildings behind the tennis center. Are you from around here?" "No, I just started working here last month in a law office." "For Iki Hentonen? He said he just landed a feisty new lady lawyer. That must be you. Aki helped me out with some stuff last year." Even though it was nearly 9 o'clock at night, the sun was still in my face, the light bouncing off the windows of the 5-story office building that also housed the cafe. Ducks were splashing in the reflecting pool, and an energetic golden retriever plunged in, chasing them away. The beer tasted too good. Half of mine was already gone. Make lifted his own to his lips. He was the sort of well-built jock I probably wouldn't have looked at twice if I'd just seen him walking down the street, unless I had noticed that flash of something deeper in his eyes. "Lawyer, gym rat, biker? What else are you?" he asked, teasing. "Ex-cop and punk till I die," I rattled off. "And you?" "Well, not much of anything. Sporting goods salesman. Do you live close?"